Hello there. So, season 2 started. Race 1, Australia. Race was won by Stuart Little, a reserve. Did really well. Apparently there were some team orders with him and Honesy, which Stuart Little decided to ignore. Stuart Little won the race, followed by Honesy, who had a good battle with Will for most of the race until the pit stop phase, and he got a bit lucky with the VSC after Toster Caber decided to slam it into a wall. We had P1 Stuart Little, P2 Honesy, and then P3 was Freund. So yeah, good start for Renault, good start for Williams. We're all good. Good race, hard race, long race with the heavy rain all race, which is a bit of a pain. Obviously, dry qualifying, setups had to be perfect basically. It was good. It's hard. Australia's always a hard track, even in the dry, to overtake, let alone in the wet. And I was personally struggling to catch up properly with Frog. Me and Frog were having a good battle, and he had Rayner just ahead of him. So yeah, there were some good battles going on through the field. Just couldn't get quite close enough. But I was impressed with everyone's driving. Not many issues. So yeah, it was all good. Look forward to this weekend. We've got France this week, which is good. I like France. I have done a bit of practice. My setup's not good, so if anyone's got one they want to give me, then go ahead. I'll take anything at the minute. The one I used, which is normally all right around there, is just for some reason I can't get the hang of it. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain. We had a vote, and we will be running regular corner cutting. I think personally that is for the best, because even I ran regular 50% race Tuesday night, and I ended up with like 6 to 9 seconds worth of penalties. You do still get penalised, especially turn 1, turn 2. Turn 1, turn 2, you still get enough warnings and penalties to, make you think about slowing down a bit. I just need to slow down more, personally. I need to brake more, which I don't do. So, yeah, all good. We'll be regular corner cutting on Sunday, which is for the best. I think if it was strict, I personally think it would literally just be a penalty fest, and the race wouldn't be won by the fastest person. It would be won by the person who's got less penalties. Here we go. Great last week. Thank you for your patience with the race lobby. Obviously, we had a few issues. I was trying to set up the league lobby, but I tried everything. I tested a few bits in the week, couldn't quite get it right. And even though it says you're allowed reserves in there, it wasn't letting me give anyone a reserve spot. So we had to bail out and go to an unranked lobby, which is a shame, because I like the idea of the league lobby. It's all there. You can just join it, and we can obviously give grid drops, which you can't do in unranked. And I'd prefer to give grid drop penalties more than time penalties and qualifying bans. So hopefully, I have had a look this week. I've asked on Reddit, and I've asked on somewhere else, and people have basically just said it's bugged. Basically, you won't be able to do it, even though it says you can, you can't. So I think we'll be sticking with unranked lobbies for the time being until hopefully Cody's will sort their arse, put their fingers out their arse, and give us something else. So yeah, we'll see how we go. France, don't know about you, it's a boring race to watch in real life. Obviously, it's just a DRS train. But to drive it on the game in a league race, it's pretty good. There's lots of... it's an easy track, but it's a hard track at the same time. It's one of those ones where you have got to nail your exits. Because if you don't, you're screwed, basically, on the Mistral. Up to the Mistral chicane, you've got that straight, followed by that chicane, followed by another straight. So you've basically, both times, you've got to nail your exits onto those corners, onto the straights. And obviously there's quite a lot of overtaking spots. The corners are wide, there's different lines. So, yeah, I'm expecting quite a few battles this weekend. Hopefully it's going to be dry. We had a horrible, fully wet race. I like league races where you've got mixed conditions. So you start off wet, it goes dry, it goes back to wet maybe, or, you know, it starts dry and then the rain comes in the last 5 laps. It just spices things up a little bit. When it's fully wet, or when it's fully dry, there's just not a lot of, you know, it does get a little bit one-stop strategy kind of thing, and you kind of, you know, you try and have to use your one pit stop to make the overcut or the undercut. So yeah, let's hope if we do have a wet race, let's hope it's mixed conditions, because I think that's good, but I prefer it dry personally. So we'll see how we go with that. I'll be releasing the race attendant, so if you could, you know, when you get a chance, tick the right button, so we can try and get a full grid again, because, you know, 20 guys on the grid last week was perfect. So hopefully we can do that again this week, because that was really fun. You know, 20 drivers, and yeah, it was pretty clean. It's pretty clean. So I trust all you guys to, you know, race nicely, race well. Even the reserves we got in last week, they were good. We had Tin Mleki, we had Rugby Daney, Stuart Little obviously won the race. There was Dace, and they all did well. I think a couple of them got points. Rugby got the final point in P10. Obviously Stuart won. Mleki, you know, good midfield drive, consistent. And yeah, so see how we go. See, we know we got, if you can't make the race, we've got a couple of reserve people we can stick in. So, but yeah, see how we go with that. Looking forward to seeing you all on Sunday again. Get your practice in, get your setups right. Once again, if anyone's got one to give me, do it. And we shall go again. See you on Sunday.